Guys, it's your girl Sonovia. So many of you guys have asked me to do a brow tutorial or just how I do my brows. So I brought you guys along to show you the hideous craziness step-by-step tutorial of how I do my brow. But if you want to see how I do brows, my brows, these brows, slightly natural brows, then stay tuned. Alright guys, I am going to start by priming my skin with the Makeup Forever step 1. I'm going to prime all of it, but I also prime the brow area. I mean, it just makes it to where I have more of a smooth surface to work with. So I'm going to kind of just emphasize on that since this is a brow tutorial. And I'm not going to do my face, the full face on camera. This is just a brow tutorial, so you may see my primer like now. Ooh, look at my nail. Starting to mattify and get little white spots, but we're just focusing on the brows. I take my little spoolie and kind of brush the brows in place. I use several things to do my brows, but today I'm going to show you guys with the Anastasia brow definer. This is what I'm going to use today, and the color is ebony. I usually like my brows kind of dark. Just a preference. This is the one that has the little, I don't know if you can tell, the tilted type of pencil. I usually like to start off underneath and start with my outline, just kind of light strokes. Don't go too hard, you know, while doing it. That way you don't have much to clean up or correct. And if you can see from the two, I just have just the bottom outline. I don't like to start in here because it gives you that harsh line. So usually when I'm up top, it's like this area right here that I'll start with. And can you see how it's already kind of taking shape? Big difference, right? Like, and I haven't even filled it in. That's just the outline, but again, light stroke, so it's not so harsh. This area here, I usually take the pencil and kind of stroke, do like hair-like strokes in this area here. So again, just so it's not harsh. And this comes with the spoolie on the end. I don't know why, but I never use this one. There's nothing wrong with it, but again, this is just my preference. So the same one that I started shaping them with is what I go in with. See the difference? But it's not so like bam, Sharpie marker in your face. Yeah. And I start on the bottom. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm right-handed and it's just easier to work on the right side of my face. I don't know why, but the way this one was so simple for me to do, for some reason my left one, like I already have my makeup remover right here, my little Walmart Equate brand. My left one, I always have to go and kind of make some adjustments. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm working on the opposite side. It could just be me, I don't know, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Once you have gotten the bottom outline, again, you come up top. Remember, I do not start here. I like to come over maybe to like this area right here. And I can already see I've made my tail too thick over here. I don't know why, but this is just my funky eye, the one that I have to go and make some adjustments. This is like my evil stepchild over here. Again, with my spoolie. I actually need my eyebrows done. Normally when I brush them up, I don't have that little excess hair there, but it is what it is. I need to see my brow girl. Actually, I need to see when it's my appointment with her. Yeah, that left brow is like funky as ever. I just dipped the Q-tip in just a little bit here. And I kind of pat it on my hand because I don't want it like soaking wet. Just pat it to rub a little bit of the excess off. And then I take it and just cleaned up wherever I see, you know, that I may have gone too hard or whatever. But your girl got a unibrow. Like, yes, I used to be teased. He called me Bert. But I've overcome that. I like them to look as natural as possible, so I don't overdo it with the feel. You know, some like to be really harsh and bold. I don't. I do sculpt my brows, and that's just with concealer. I use the Bare Minerals concealer, and this one is in the shade Deep 2, what it looks like. Yeah, but I don't know, something from Walmart or something. I take just a little flat tip brush. It's just easier for me to sculpt with. I take this, just kind of put a little bit on there, and I start on the bottom first. Just like that. Then I come in and drag it down. I'll kind of raise the brows, but I drag it down just so it's starting to blend. You could completely stop here. Now I do take my Real Techniques, what type of brush is this? Deluxe Crease brush. This is actually what I use to blend the concealer so it doesn't look two-tone. I'm not going to do any eye makeup or anything while I'm doing this tutorial. I just wanted to emphasize more on how I feel my brows. Now if I'm doing eye makeup or whatever, then you know, that's a whole nother story, but I'll take it and just blend it in. And this is actually the steps that I do. I always do my brows and if any eye makeup before I do my concealer. I used to do my concealer first and then my brows, but I felt like with me pressing on my face to do the brows after the concealer, it would be spots that I kind of smudged or wiped off, or I would still need to touch it up. So I mean, you can do whatever floats your boat, but again, for me it was just so much easier to do brows first, then eye makeup if I'm wearing any, and then finish off with my concealer and powder and everything from there. And again, like I said, if you want to stop here, you totally could. I'm going to show you, let me do the other one first, and then I'll show you what I do, and that part is preference also. You could also use your finger to blend it. Totally fine. But again, sometimes I just like to come in with my brush, even though it's a crease brush. I just like the way it blends it out. Now, this step here that I'm about to show you guys is completely optional and just preference. Say you wanted to kind of have that pop on top also, you could totally, and make sure you use a little bit, sometimes I overdo it, but that's where this brush comes in handy. You could totally, let me see, come in and sculpt out the top. And I don't like to start at the very top part here, but you see that? You can totally sculpt out the top. Only difference is you blend it up. And then I'll take any excess that's on my brush and do the inner part. Carve it in the shape of your brows. And once you've got your shaping, just take it and blend it up. Remember, don't just leave it like that. Take a brush or your finger, because your finger will warm the product up, but take it and just blend that area out. And that's pretty much it. Another thing that I do after I do that, you know, I've already primed my face. And this is, I don't do this every day, but maybe like every other day. I totally love these Peter Thomas Roth, the Hydrogel eye patches. These are golden. This is, I don't know, you can see that they're 24 karat gold. You can totally do it this way. I've seen some people do it this way, but I make my curve here. And this is just a good way to hydrate the eye area. Sometimes I'll do this while I'm doing my brows. Sometimes I do this right after I finish my brows before I go into my eye makeup. And once they've set, they don't need to sit long, like maybe 10-15 minutes or so, and they're cooling. They feel so amazing. Like, and I totally put that one on backwards. I was like, why does this feel like it's all up in my nose, Jesus? Fix it, Jesus. So this here is pretty much how I do my brows and eye makeup before I get into the foundation and contouring and all that good stuff. Yes. If you guys want to see me do a full face, or like I said, a get ready with me, drop a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see as far as a tutorial or just how I do my makeup. Thanks again for watching.